the lights are beginning. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5 lights. And we are away for the Division 3 Online Formula Racing Australian Grand Prix. Pretty good start from AJ. Manages to get ahead of everyone as we see Rubs taking the place as well. We've got someone going off there. Let's see if we can see. Yep, it looks like it was GNL getting caught up in all of that. And we've got a few other drivers going off. We've got Timberwolf going off. We've got GNL and we've got Jan going off as well. We've got Mats off as well. 4 drivers, that is, getting destroyed into turn 1 effectively, and it looks like Max has got some wing damage as well. His front right end plate is missing, and we've got a virtual safety car. So AJ managed to pull away well, as did Clam and Rubs and Vilsek. So the top 4 have remained unchanged, but out of nowhere Santi has moved up 6 positions for that, as we see Jan picking up a yellow 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. So I wonder what he did there. But Kermit has also moved up 7 places. Absolutely great work from him. Obviously avoided all that incident into turn 1. As again, not sure what happened, but we'll have to wait and see. Leica is also dropped all the way down 5 places. So let's just jump to Leica quickly and see if he's got any damage. Yeah, he has also lost a lot of his left winglets and end plate, so he's going to have to come into the pits. We're going to see a lot of drivers pitting right now as the safety car has come in, the virtual safety car that is, and we're about to see someone getting stuck. So that is Vilsek losing it out of turn 12. Like I said, very tricky place. He has managed to get the car out of the way, and he is going to have to return to the pits. So we're just going to quickly jump back up and see exactly who is coming into the pits. Not AJ, not Clam, not Rubs, not Santi, not Kermit, not Lex either. Maximus is the first to come into the pit. So Maximus is going to pit and change his front wing. Let's see where Timberwolf is. He's staying out on track. Jan is also coming in. Mats is also coming in. GNL is also coming in. Vilsek is coming in. And where's Leica? Leica is also coming in as well, as Mats picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So right now, there's something going on up ahead, because its Clam has dropped all the way down. It looks like he has come off in turn 3 there and lost a lot of his front wing as well. So he needs to be careful. He's coming on. No one is behind him right now, so he should be okay. But right now, it's AJ leading Rubs by 1.7 seconds and Kermit in 3rd place. And nice to see 2 Division 2 drivers up there in 2nd and 3rd right now. We see Clam going very wide. But right now, let's see what's going on with Kermit. Actually, we'll switch to Santi, because he is the closest on track to another driver right now. He is getting close to Kermit. Santi will probably be a lot faster than Kermit, being as Santi is a D1 driver. Here they go through 11 and 12, both very tidy. Doesn't look like any of them have got front wing damage as well, so they will be able to go for a while. But right now, thankfully, we haven't had any DNFs, so there's been no official safety car, which is coming out a lot since the last update. 120, I think that was. But we see a bit of a lock-up there from Rubs. And we've also got Lex as well. Let's not forget, Lex is riding with no assist today, and he's in 5th place. And we've got Timberwolf, our new driver, locking up all 4 wheels almost in 6th place. So if he can keep those tyres with low deg, he might finish high up here. But Jan is currently about to overtake. So here he goes through turn 11 and turn 12, cuts the corner slightly but manages to get away with it because 2 of his wheels were still on track. Getting very, very close. Let's switch to the onboard. Can he do anything? No, not yet. But we're going to stick on board with him as GNL locks up slightly there into turn 13, because I reckon he's going to do something on the main straight. Drops it down to 4th. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. We've got another driver off, but I'm not sure who that is right now. So I'm just going to stay with these 2 because I think something's going to happen here. We've got another car driving slow out of turn 3. I'm not sure what happened there, but that yellow flag is now going to go because that driver is away. Jan, can he make a move on GNL? No, he can't yet. But again, let's wait till after turn 2 as we see Kermit retire from the session, unfortunately. Oh, we got contact there. Virtual safety car. Jan did not slow down enough and hit the back, and he has picked up a penalty. And I think that is fair because he didn't see the virtual safety car and forgot to reduce his speed. So everything is in play right now. We've got Leica still down in last place. Maybe he's going to stay in last to start first next race. Who knows? But this virtual safety car is in now, and drivers are back to racing as we've got another yellow flag, which Leica is about to pass. So we'll see it. He has to go wide there because a driver has come off. I'm not sure who it is. It might have been Kermit's car. But Kermit's left the session. Right, so Rubs is in the pits right now. Let's see if that was a front wing change. It's not a front wing change, it's just a tyre change. So he's going to the end on the... Oh, it is a front wing change. He must have had damage. He's changing his front wing, and he's probably going to go to the end on these medium tyres right now. But a bit further down the field, we've got a little battle with Jan going on again with GNL. Maybe Jan can get it done sooner rather than later. So they're just coming through turns 14 now. Very close behind. He's going to have an amazing amount of slipstream as they go through turns 15 now and 16. And he spins! And he spins! GNL has unfortunately spun. There wasn't contact. I think he just lost the front end. And away Jan goes now up into 6th place. So let's just have a quick look to see who has stopped so far. Almost everyone has stopped apart from the top 3. Lex is now up into 3rd place with AJ has a 7-second lead over Santi. So it's all kicking off in this first race. I'm sure there's going to be lots of reports at the end of this. We do have a new feature for reporting, so keep an eye on our Discord channel to see how that works. But right now, everyone is a bit separated. Mats and Jan are probably the closest on track right now, but it looks like it's starting to calm down a bit as Vilsec and GNL pit. But we did lose Kermit, unfortunately, as AJ sets a fastest lap with a 1:25.6. So we're just riding on board with Mats right now, who is just 1.5 seconds behind Jan in 6th place. Everyone apart from the top 3 have pitted. Oh, as we see Jan hit the wall and retire. Let's see if we can catch that with Likers on board yet. Jan unfortunately got messy out of turn 12 as we saw. Sorry, I've got a bit of hiccups right now. And retires. So that's 2 drivers DNFing so far. Only 11 drivers remain. Oh, as Leica gets very, very messy into 15. He's struggling quite a lot. I'm not sure if it's his setup or whether it's the multiplayer car, but he doesn't seem to be as fast as he could be right now. He should normally be up there with AJ battling for first place, but obviously whatever happened with the first lap incident has put him down a few paces. So right now we're going to switch to Lex and see how he is doing, because he is still yet to pit. He's on the medium tyres, he's not stopped, and he looks like he is still doing a pretty good job. We've got Rubs very close behind him right now. Lex has switched to defensive position. Rubs doesn't dare try and go down on the inside of turn 11 because that is dangerous. But now he has a far better exit out of turn 12, and I think he's going to get the overtake done as he switches to the outside. Lex then defends. Can Rubs outbrake him? No, he can't. Lex has overshot the corner. He's overshot the corner. He's gone a little bit wide, so Rubs has got that overtake done, and Lex now moves down to 4th place. These are the medium tyres, so I doubt Lex is going to pit anytime soon, but he is still managing his pace quite well, so we'll stick with him for a while and just see how he does, because Max will be approaching shortly. Max is currently only 4 seconds behind Lex, and you can see Max just coming around the corner there, and he is going to be catching Lex shortly. But right now we'll stick on board with Lex to see how he's doing as he approaches turn 1. Ooh, cuts the corner a fair bit, almost loses the rear but manages to correct it, but that's only going to help Max gain. You can see that's now down to 2.8 seconds, so he gained 1.5 seconds there just from that little mistake. You can see how crucial it is to get a complete focus and minimize the mistakes in Formula 1. But Max is now just 2.5 seconds behind. Lex takes a bit too much inside curb there, which probably disrupted the car a fair bit. But he's just approaching turn 6 now. Let's see if he can get the braking done a bit better. Kermit has rejoined. I don't think he'll be able to rejoin the race there because he did DNF, unfortunately. But let's see, Max is now just 1.4 seconds behind, so we'll jump to Max's on board as Lex cuts the corners, and Max is going to take immediate advantage of this. Can he do it before turn 11? I doubt it. He doesn't want to take that risk. But Max is now about to go through turn 11, drops it down to 6, gets a far better entry and a far better exit out of 11 and 12 respectively than Lex does. His DRS is now open. Will he get the overtake done? He's going to dive down the inside. No, he's not. He's switching, but Lex has stayed ahead for now. Wow, those two switch positions there, but Max has now moved down the inside into turn 14, and I think he's taken the position. No, he has not. Lex has jumped back in front. Quality racing here. Well done, Lex, for defending that position. And once again, Max is getting bested. entered by a D2 driver. But here Max comes, DRS wide open, following Lex very close. He switches to the inside and he has a huge speed advantage right now. Bearing in mind, Max is also on those hard tyres and Lex is only on the medians, and Max is still managing to get that overtake done. So good job there, Max. We're just going to switch to the tyre quickly to see what everyone's on. It's a mix of medium and hards right now. The next two closest people on track would be Clam and Mats, but I don't think anything's going to come of that. Let's just check the pits again quickly, because Santi hasn't pitted yet and neither has Lex, so I think AJ is still in provisional first place. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Yep, that's... Oh, Lex has spun, unfortunately. He was doing so well. He's going to have to come into the pits now. Santi's got a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane, so he's in the pits now. AJ is going to reclaim first place. Maybe. He's got 20 seconds to gain. Tell you what, we'll jump back up to AJ quickly, just to see if he's going to get this first place back. So here he comes. Santi is not yet left the pit lane yet, so I think AJ is going to claim it. Yes, he is. He claims back that first place, and he sets the fastest third sector 2. Wow. So let's just check on Lex to see how he's doing. Can't quite see the front wing damage. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, he's lost a lot of winglets and an end plate there, so he is going to have to come in. It's going to be very difficult for him to turn left through the fast corners anyway, but it is a clockwise circuit, so he should be good there. But anyway, here he's going to come into the pits now and make his only pit stop of the race. We've got people... Oh, we've got a battle going on here between Timberwolf and GNL. Trying to get something done through turn 13, but Timberwolf has managed to defend and stick to the inside. But GNL might do the cutback here. No, he cannot. Timberwolf has still got a far better exit out of 14. Locks up slightly into turn 15, but still has a very good racing line as he goes through 16. GNL is going to be losing downforce slightly, but he is very close behind now. Let's switch to the onboard and see if he can get the overtake done. I think he's going to. He's switched to the outside, and wow, look at that speed advantage. Almost 20 miles per hour difference between the two drivers there. That is how effective the slipstream and the DRS is here. Fantastic to see that. So it's... Oh, a little bit of a lock up there as AJ pops in another fastest lap. But It's Clam is now closing in on Mats. So let's jump to these two. Oh, it's very, very scruffy Timberwolf goes. But we'll switch to It's Clam now, because I think something's going to happen here soon. Oh, Mats gets very, very scruffy, but so does Clam. They both suffer the same amount of traction loss there. But I think something's going to happen because he's going to have a slipstream. And he's going to have DRS too. No DRS. Even though he's 0.8 seconds behind. So what's going on here? Has DRS been deactivated? Who knows? He does have a green spanner. I'm not really sure what that means, but he might have a DRS problem. As they're just about to go through turn 6 here. And he's still about 0.8 tenths behind. So we'll ride on board with him. And we'll see if... Oh no, he's too far away now. He's over a second away now, so he won't be getting DRS after turn 12. Where is the detection zone? It's just going to go through here. So he's 1.2 seconds, 1.1... Can he get below a second? No, he can't. So he won't have DRS. We'll have to check in again a bit later when he gets a little bit closer to him. But yeah, really interesting race so far. We've got two drivers out, the two Dutch folk there, Jan and Mark. But they will be with us again, starting in first and second place respectively, since it will be a reverse grid race. But let's... Oh, we've got yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Someone's come off in the danger zone again. Not sure who it is. Sorry for the flicking. There we go. It is Timberwolf. So Timberwolf probably had a bit of trouble going through turn 5, taking too much outside curb, but he has moved over, so well done. He does have a very good racing etiquette. It's good to see because he is a brand new driver. Got yellow flag in sector 3 now as GNL has retired from the session, so let's just jump on board with Vilsec and see if we can see what happened. And he's hit the wall and lost the wheel. Exactly the same place as it was in qualifying too. Very tricky set of corners. But again, Clam and Mats are battling it out. It doesn't look like Clam can make a move yet. Let's just see what Mats' ERS is. Oh, they're both doing a lot of ERS management. You can see Mats has set his to 0, and so does Clam as well. So they're probably, you know, storing it to battle at the end, and to, well, to battle and to defend at the end when they need it the most. So right now, we started with 13 and we only have 10 drivers left. Most of them being caught out at the danger zone at 11 and 12. And I think another at the danger zone at turn 5. You go for that really fast right-hander. So easy to lose the rear of the car there. Woof. We saw a big snap of oversteer there from Clam, but he's moved down 2 seconds now. As we see, Jan has set his ERS back up, so it looks like Mats is pulling away. So let's do a few onboards. Let's ride on board with Max right now and see how he's getting on. Yellow flag in sector 3. Someone's come off again. Have they retired? It's Lex. Lex has unfortunately retired from the session. That is a shame. He was doing so well with no assists in his first race, but hey ho, what can you do? So Clam has gained a little bit on Mats. Let's see if he can do anything as they go through turn 15. He needs to get very, very close early on the throttle, as he has done. Just keep it clean through here and you might have a chance. Nope, got a big snap of oversteer again. Lost of the rear quite quickly as he was coming out of turn 16. He's not going to be able to do anything, but he does have his DRS open now. Let's see if he can do anything as they go through turn 2. No, he can't. DRS is open, but he's still a bit too far behind. He's only 0.6 seconds behind now, though. So all it takes is a mistake from Mats, and Clam can pounce. So he has dropped down again just over a second, so he is finding it quite difficult to follow. He doesn't get DRS, but he is within a second now, so if again he can close up the gap, he might be able to do something maybe in the, on the back on the second straight. I don't think he's going to be able to do it after turn 16, but maybe after turn 2 he might be able to. But now he's 0.9 seconds behind. Goes very, very wide at turn 16. No DRS. So he wasn't within a second. He will have a bit of slipstream, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with it. Nope, and still no DRS, so it's not going to be able to get anything done yet. Let's see how Leica's getting on. So he's just going through turn 3 there. He's just fought again. He's really, really struggling. Seems every corner he's having trouble with the brakes. We've got yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, and someone's come off. It's Clam. Clam has hit the wall and lost his front right tyre out of turn 5. So we've lost another driver now, unfortunately. That's 5, in fact, retired from the race, as Timberwolf picks up a 3-second time penalty. So there's only 3 laps left, including this one. And a lot of these drivers, I mean, all of these drivers are going to get points right now if they can still finish. You do have to cross the line and get the checkered flag in order to gain points this season. But Leica is going very slow. Has he got front wing damage? No, his front wing looks fine. Another yellow flag in Sector 1. Looks like that could have been Mats or Mac. Who was it? I think it might have been Mats, but they look okay for now. Taking it very steady through turns 9 and 10. As he comes through turn 16 there. Matt is remarkably consistent. He doesn't seem to make many mistakes, and he always seems to, take the same lines as he does when he's doing quali laps as in the race too. It's very rare to find a mistake from him, and it's very rare to even find, a bit of a variation from him also. He basically drives like a robot, just constantly consistent. It's remarkable to watch. But let's jump up to Max now and see how he... After we've done Max, let's jump to Ruben, who's currently in 3rd place. Fantastic drive from him so far. Locks up the front right slightly as he goes into turn 9. Nice exit out of turn 10. Looked like the car was slipping a tiny bit there, but he is away. Let's see how he does through turn 11 and 12. Let's hope I haven't cursed him. Takes it nice and easy. You can see how hesitant he was on the throttle there. He does not want to crash, and I think he is doing the right thing. But AJ has crossed the line. Let's jump to Santi so we can watch him finish as well. Sorry for not catching that, AJ. I didn't realise how quickly you were. But here comes Santi as he crosses the line. Another D1 driver in 2nd place. Well done, Santi. Remarkable race from you. I bet you're happy with that one. And here we go with Ruben crossing the line as well. D2 driver in 3rd place. Congratulations. And here comes Max taking 4th place. Mats has just come through turn 16 right now, and he is sliding all over the... And he's lost his front wing. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Can he cross the line? Yes, he can. And finally, we have Leica spinning almost as he goes through turn 16 there. Wow. Everyone seems to have lost grip as they're going through the final lap. But Leica crosses the line as well. So that's everyone done. Congratulations. And we'll see you for the next 25% race in about 10 minutes.